Hello, hello. It's Tuesday, and we are back in Aora in Dawnshaw, trying to figure out what happened. Why I was shot with an arrow on my first day in the city, and trying to get some more bounties and doing all the stuff, everything. You know, everything. As one would. There we go. Untimely end. Yes, that's great, but that's not what we're going to do. I think first of all today we are going through the bounties. I think that's a great idea. Let's do that. Oh, one we can turn in already. That's good. The other one is up there. Well, let's actually go here and then we can go to the east and then go up from there. That sounds reasonable. Let's do that. How are we looking inventory-wise? We are a little bit full. We need to sell before we can do anything else. Oh, we don't have room for, well, for anything. And we can turn in that one bounty that we already have.
Welcome back, my friend. How can I help you? From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I didn't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I am now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
You're not doing much to gain my confidence.
Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
Thanks. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Why? No, we're keeping that. And we the dagger. And oh god, so many things. So many things! Yes, all three of them. Yes, both of them. Okay. Spoiled cucumber. Have my spoiled cucumber. Nobody needs that anyway. Maybe I don't need all of them. Let's cut that in half. Sounds good. I should have put that in the treasure chest. That would have been good. That would have been decent. Let's get here and turn in that one bounty so we are not accidentally trying to get that again. I think that was the dwarf. I think we still have his tooth. Let's see. Oh, they finally cleaned up the murder. Look at that. Hey, Nathaniel! Hello! Happy Tuesday.
Welcome back, Envoy.
I have a bounty to claim.
Show it here.
Octave won't be burning anyone else ever again.
Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face Magran's fires in his next life.
Sure.
Be safe
Goodbye.
out there. You hear?
Exactly. Show us them money, and we got them money goods. Got 500 of them money. I like it. Perfect. Happy rain day? Yeah. Happy rainy Tuesday to you too. Rainy days. My goodness. So we are going to see how long the internet gods are working with us today. Looking outside. I'm happy that we got into 10 minutes already. And hey, listen. When did you become my YouTube spokesperson? I see what you're doing there, and I appreciate it. That is way cool. Thank you, Nathadrio. Yeah, right. No, that is way cool. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you thought, yeah, I could use the support. I do. Everybody could use support. And I do try to have that side really nice. And that people can actually choose what they want to watch and have everything labeled. And, you know, it took some time, but I like it. And I appreciate that you like it too.
Make the boss proud.
I was just getting warmed up.
Why, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cannot Sprite? What is that? What? That's the glass eye, okay. Oh, there. Oh. Okay. What do we have here? Shipment contents: 1 plated copper barrel, 1 conductive prison spring, 1 aromatic hammer, 1 static attracting lock plate, 48 copper infused powder charges, 3 units flint, 1 crystal converter. Vendor's note: what are you making here? I have no idea, but it sounds interesting. Ooh, I take that. Sure. Cool. Give me all them monies. And this. Why can't I open it? No, I can't. Best viewers on... Oh, shut up. I have the best viewers here already. There we go. Suck. Done. You went to a chocolate factory? Are you now Willy Wonka? Do we call you Willy now? Did you get a golden ticket? Okay, that's done. Perfect. What's the next bounty? Up there. There's a chocolate factory in Fiscari. Which one is that? You got gold chocolate? So you are Willy Wonka. I call you Willy from now on. Yep. Hi, Entropic. Hello. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're doing good. Kill the yellow bands. I would! If I know where they were. Are they in there? Come out, wherever you are. Oh.
Unseen, unheard.
Unseen, unheard. It's called Billness Chocolate Factory. I never heard of that. Okay. Nice. Did you learn to make your own? Could you make some chocolate
Sure
and
who
take
would.
it with you?
Keep your guard up.
Like
They don't look like the type to negotiate.
in 2 barrels or something? A year supply? Asking for a friend for no particular reason, of course. It's good as long as you don't start to think too much in detail. Okay. Anything we can do to help you forget? You wish? I wish that too. Because if that would be the case, that would be a day in Fiskett. Ugh, majestu. Again with the rain. Wait. Did they take our weather here? The hot, damp air grows untenable, so we keep the windows open to ventilate the house. The last 2 merchants have brought reports of unrest in the city, but the road nearby is quiet. No one thinks to bother us here. Until last night. Damilo mentioned this morning that he heard clanking noises coming from deep in the woods. Like if a sword could walk, he said. It has kept him awake all week. I told him to stop. He will give himself nightmares. I cannot admit it, I hear them too.
Right flank!
Yeah, but I want to make the chocolate then my... Oops. Hello there. I want to make the chocolate then myself and have a year's supply, which will most likely then be eaten within a month or so. You know how it is. You are not very good at this. Ow! 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 Hey, better than I am. Jeez, how many more are there? Ow. Ow, hey.
Been seeing a lot more bandits since the Dream Scourge has driven people out of the interior. Good fighting.
You drove 4.5 hours for chocolate. I am so proud of you. That is exactly what I would do. I mean, it's chocolate. How can you not? Although I have to admit, back when I was in Germany and I was in between 2 jobs, I worked at a cookie factory for 3.5 months, and I did the night shift there. That was actually quite nice. Paid good money, but that's besides the point. Yeah. I was on the same machine like an with a worker who was there full time for several years, and she was several years older than me. And she was like, "Well, you know, you are allowed in moderation to have a cookie when you work every now and then from the conveyor belt. You know, it's okay. You can have that. That's totally fine. Nobody says anything as long as it is in moderation." And I was like, "Oh, say no more, my new best friend." And in the first week, literally, I stuffed my face with the cookies because I was working at a conveyor belt with cookies that I actually bought in the store before, and I really liked them, and I was like, oh god, I'm in heaven. Yeah, and then after the first week, I was like, oh, you know, they're still good, but, you know, yeah. The second week, it's like, you know what, maybe I can trim it down a little bit. You know, that would be perfect. And then in the third week, I was like, never again. Nope. Mm-mm. Thanks, I'm done. I will never ever have them again. And guess what? Up until this day, I never bought them again. It was like, my life supply on these cookies is filled, thanks. And I got paid to eat them. That was perfect. I loved it. It's called quality assessment, quality insurance. Exactly, exactly. And Tropic gets it. Hi, Sini. Hi, Siuni. Hello. Yeah, I loved it.
Show me what you got. Let's go.
That's why I most likely could never work in a chocolate factory, but nevertheless, right? What cookies were these? You know, the factory was Balsen, and it was those cookies. Oh god, I forgot the name. let me quickly see if I can get the link for them. Uh, it was Pickup. There you go. There you go. Those. Mm-hmm. You want to work in a cookie factory too? It's only fun until it isn't. No, I'm actually keeping this, but how does it look? Oh, this looks much better. I keep the look of it. Although, no, that's fine. That's fine. Cookie and Choco, yeah. But I didn't have them afterwards. And I'm fairly certain I'm still not going to get them. The good thing is that I worked there during the summer, like I said, for 3.5 months. And due to the fact that there was chocolate on the cookies, you can't have them. The climate there, the temperature has to be cold. Well, warm enough for the chocolate to still run the way it's supposed to, but cold so it doesn't go bad. So it was actually super nice working there. Let's go this way. Why can't I go this way? That is not nice. You know, let's go here. That works. There we go. And with that we have all the bounties, and then we can bring them in, turn them in, and then we can continue with the other missions. Maybe we can start our own factory? That will probably go bankrupt after a week because everybody is eating the cookies. Most likely. But it would be the most fun week ever. Everybody standing there in their...
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, ew. In their white... white coats and with the goggles and the gloves, you know, the latex gloves, not to contaminate anything and such. Yep.
We got them all.
And just eating all the stuff. Sounds pretty legit. I'm okay with it. Dream of opening up your own bar, going bankrupt because you're your best customer? Yes! Exactly like that. Why is there never anything behind the waterfall? Missed opportunities! I mean, we can do that with a bar as well.
Never trust a waterfall. Who knows what's hiding back there? Arms up! One for you!
We can have both. A cookie bar? Oh! Okay, I'm in. Let's do that. When do we start? Where do we start?
Take your best shot.
Yeah, that scream was me. I got excited, sorry.
Another win. But who's counting?
I got a little bit excited.
Take him down.
Burn! What? I don't even see. You're so small. So small. Oops, sorry, Marius. It feels good that we are so rich that we can start these companies, right? I totally agree. I mean, you have now also the basics with the cooking stuff and with the cookie stuff, and Tropic is definitely on top of the cocktail mixing thing. So
One thing you could say about ogres, they rarely do sneak attacks.
that's true. Then we have Rampo, who can be head of advertisement. Right. You do the tasting and quality assuring? Yeah, and the cocktails.
A squad mate took a bet to steal an ogre's club. He lost that bet. And both others.
Or Rampo can do the cocktails as well. He does a mean and tasty Cuba Libre. Mm-hmm. So that works as well. I like how quickly we got all of this together. That's perfect. I mean, as we all know, it is perfect not to think about making a company too quickly, you know, just thinking it through and having all the plans lay out and all of that. I'm so glad that we did that. So nothing can go wrong, right? Another chocolate club from Lidl? Yes. All right, we have the Ritter Sport one already. Totally forgot about that. My goodness, how many companies do we have? We really need to write that down. We really have to.
Welcome back, Envoy.
I have a bounty to claim.
Show it here.
The ogre is no more.
Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy.
Yep.
Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable, yeah?
So far it was 2 for 2. A tempestuous Luandi is also dead, by the way.
Guess you were just the one storm she couldn't survive.
Pretty much.
Be safe out there, you hear?
I hear. Okay, do we have any more? We have one more bounty. Collect proof of your kills. You killed the elephants, took all of the armbands from their corpses. I thought I did that. Didn't we? I thought we did. Submarine Club, Chocolate Club, Cookie Club, Bar. I don't know how you feel about that, but I think we're doing something wrong, because for some weird reason that doesn't yet translate as much into the bank account as it should. So I think we're doing something not as it's supposed to. I can't put my finger on it what though. Oh, that's Adra. Shadow.
Beyond sync! Worth that rough!
Just like the good old days.
Not sure they're all great ideas. They are. They absolutely are.
Your city smells like a cannon.
Something doesn't feel right here.
Strangled Adra. I agree, something doesn't feel right here.
Stand back.
El Shenanigans! Hello! Good day, good sir. How we doing? Traffic jam? Oh no. Are you on your way back from the Congress, Yoni? How is your car doing? Yes. Okay. Well, you tried to go back. What's going on here? Weird. Brothers and sisters, my band found these ruins in a sorry state, though the mechanisms still served their function. If that function was to block the way to the Adra, through a clever combination of repurposing what was left behind and a few additions of our own, we were able to get this place back into proper functioning order. The trick is simple. Now that the hard work has been done, activate the essence generators with a strong jolt, whatever, and the way shall open to you. If you are unable to wield magic, worry not. Simply search for electric lilies, as their seeds erupt with lightning when thrown against a solid surface. Do this, and you can follow in the footsteps of the long past. We do that already. And I just have to wait for for a little bit more, and then I can actually have the jolting touch, and I think, or the crackling bolt. That actually should do the trick even better. Put that away. More power! Arr, arr, arr.
Aye, aye.
Or Skabloosh! That didn't do us anything good because we were in here already, but hey, it was fun. Were you here before? Me thinketh. Oops. That was rude. Are you okay, Kai? You're a little fizzling there. I want to go down there. Like this. This is so not where we need to go, but anyway. Let's do it regardless. Anything that we want? No. Okay. It's a trap? It is a trap. Wait, can I do that too?
Worth that rough!
I can. This is where we came up. Let's retrace our steps. So there is the water, and there's the water that we don't need. We opened up that door. Found the healing potion on this dude. Went in here. Aha. Cars waiting for transport. Oh yeah, yeah. How far are you away from home?
Worth that rough!
Is it like several hours or is it relatively close by? That didn't do us any good either. Hmm. Oh, nope. Mm-hmm. 300 kilometers. Oh boy. Yeah, I need to have that electric thing first. And then yeah, no, okay. However, I thought, silly me, that we got all of the bands. You know, all of the yellow bands from the bandits. Yeah, I made books. I wrote books. 1 baking book and 3 puzzle books. For them kids. Yup. Looking at the cookbook right now. In my kitchen. Easy and everyday cookbooks. And recipes. Not cookbooks. Recipes is the word that I was looking for. But it is mostly for baking. There are hello. Okay. That's impressive. Scary, but impressive. Next, you're not going to drive to Chocolate Factory. You're coming to visit us. Okay. Feel free. Them cakes look good. They do, thank you. And they also taste good. Yep. Because each and every one of them has been tested, of course, several times, of course, by the quality assurance, namely Rambo and his dad. Several times over. Yep. Okay, who did I miss? I seem to be missing one. Because I do have these the yellow armband, but apparently it's not enough. Were there 5? There were 5. There you go. Okay. Now we can go back. Although, acquire Ondra's kiss. Let's do that. While we're here. Another grenade, don't mind if I do. Ah! Okay. That sounds like a great plan. Alright. You just have to let us know a little bit in advance. Right? And then we can totally do that. Wait, where do I have to go? Where are the refugees? Oh, they are there. Okay, well then let's head here. A complete surprise? In that case, I would be a little bit concerned as to where do you exactly, how did you figure that one out? Because of course you know, apparently, obviously.
Welcome back, Envoy.
I have a bounty to claim.
Show it here.
The yellow bands have been dealt with.
It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good kith to do terrible things. Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed. Hope you're proud of all you've done. Thanks to you, Don Shore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big head about it.
I'm not. I'm not. Don't you worry. Kith water. Plus damage reduction against Kith, minus 10 damage reduction against other sources. Yeah, I keep that for now. That. Thanks. You followed the smells of yummy cakes? So you landed up,
Good,
or ended up
you
in
made it
Helsinki. Got it. Alright, now let's go to the refugees. Because, you know, everything is in Helsinki. Or Tampere. Or Turku. And if you can't find it there, then it doesn't exist. Why am I going this way, by the way? Because of the chest, of course. between those cities there's just empty spaces? Yeah. The rest is just filler. You know, so it doesn't look so empty.
Don't just stand there. Come in. The Baloroc's always open.
Where the heck do I need to go? This city is driving me crazy. You know, there we go. You don't like Helsinki too much? I don't really like driving in Helsinki. Besides that, it's okay. But I do like to drive, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a huge fan of driving in Helsinki in particular.
Nice and quiet here. Take a moment to breathe.
Is there an entrance to this establishment? Because that doesn't seem to be it. Maybe up here. Okay, now you're just trolling me here. Well, Tampere is okay, I agree. I haven't been to
Bring my
Turku.
food up here sometimes. It's nice and quiet at night.
Really, you come up here? Alright. I am directly over where I need to be.
Hello?
There you
Please,
go.
We don't want any trouble.
Who is that, Lovely? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Visitors, dearest. No one we know. Sorry for that. My husband's recently lost his sight.
Oh,
He's easily confused. Can I help you with something?
do you know a woman named Reme? She asked me to help you.
Oh, Ramey! Yes, of course we know her.
She said you were looking to leave Paradise for Thirdborn?
Oh, Ramey! Ah, good soul on that woman. We went through some hard times together.
That we did, dearest. Did Ramey tell you we have enemies back in Adia?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door.
Alright, what do you need?
First off, we need herbs.
Ondra's kiss, the apothecary said. I should be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge, overlooking the massive skeleton of some beast. Dangerous place.
It happens, I have some Ondra's kiss on me.
Oh, well, that makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almaua broker in the city, but we haven't been able to get them.
Funny you should say that. I have the deed with me.
Oh, it's a miracle, love.
That it is. Thank you again. We can't thank you enough. There is one thing more, though.
While you're
Oh,
here,
yes. That.
remain silent.
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking.
You made a deal with smugglers.
A lot of the locals have resorted to smuggling because of our control over shipping. And we can't use Adiran ships if we're trying to hide ourselves from our countrymen. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran.
No, don't like us much.
Huh.
And they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before.
I see. You need me to talk to them?
Yes. I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean...
What?
Oh, shit.
You're wanted? Of course you are.
Yes. We're not proud of our past.
I see something in your future. Yes, there it is. A confession to me.
There's no easy way to say this.
We killed 2 people.
What?
Wait, what?
It was a land dispute. Things got out of hand. There was a fight.
Huh, more than one.
But in the last one, they came at us with knives.
And we were the ones who walked away.
Ran away. Across the ocean.
You can
If
run on the
everyone
water?
in the living lands had to answer for the mistakes of their past, this island would be as empty as the godless left it.
Not everyone sees it that way. And now we spend our days praying to scan that Captain Alfear of the Steel Garrote doesn't find us.
Okay, I understand. I'll come back when I've worked things out with the smugglers.
Thank you, Envoy.
I wish more of your officials were as understanding. They'd certainly find a warmer welcome.
Okay, and now we get this electricity yold. That one. Crackling bolt. Yes. Nice. Ok. Minus 35 maximum stamina, minus 30 maximum essence. I mean, we are a caster mostly, right? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, exactly. You wait, what? Confront the optional report to the refugees. This is going to hurt. Well, not as much as I thought. Yay! Up we go. Up, up, up we go. Spooter, You can stay there. No, you can't. There is a chest. I need that chest. I'm almost sorry. Go away. I mean, I'm definitely not sorry, but... Nah!
Everyone okay?
Okay. Not what I wanted. Sorry, folks. Wait, we put you on 4. Yes. And then we put you on 5. There we go. That's more like it. I like it. So, what do we have? Okay, fine.
Watch yourself. One for you. To your left. Left.
Beyond sync! Worth that rough!
Yeah.
Nice job, everyone.
Did I mention that spooters are disgusting? I think I did. Sinister, hi, hello. Good day to you. Happy Tuesday. I am having a pretty good day, thank you. I hope you have too. Although I just spotted a mosquito. Why is there a mosquito here? It's raining, cats and dogs outside. They should be hiding somewhere. Far, far away from me though. Let's see. Let's talk to these... or report. Report the refugees. Oh no, hold on. I'm not... I don't want to report them. No. Not what we want to do. No. Confront the smugglers. Yes. Where is that? Oh, there. Okay, fine. That we can do. There we go. And after that we need to go to the camp. To our camp, that is.
Here they come.
Worth that rough!
Got something. Glad that's over.
I like it.
Beyond sync!
Oh, you're you're just a cooking
If you're
pot.
gonna shoot that barrel, keep your distance. Mogren's Fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
to see here, friend.
Yeah.
It's all right. I know who she is.
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
I'm a friend of DieLuette and Gladwin. Maybe you've heard of them?
Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on her, Soldice. She's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want?
Honor the original deal you made with Gladwin, and I'll cover their share.
No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldice, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
Mm-hmm.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's 2 clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on her bad side.
Exactly.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now?
Yes.
Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready.
Yeah, you turned out to be a decent person after all.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. Nothing wrong with running through a cemetery at night, right? Everything perfectly fine. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not going to report them, after all. Why would I? I got them the herbs, so he can hopefully see again. I got them their deed, they are going to be far away from here anyway. And they are refugees, so they didn't want to be here in the first place. So I'm not going to make it any harder than it needs to be. And I don't care what they did in their former life, so I'm not going to report them. See them off, and that's it. Now the question is again, how did we get up there? Oh, no. Back here. If only I could remember these things. Oh, sure, don't mind if I do. Brigandine boots. Oh no, we have better boots. We need gloves though. No!
Careful. Some people have fallen down these stairs. Not me, mind.
Sure, Kai. Sure, not you.
Oh, you're back. Praise Wodika. Ah, you've come back. Any news?
I got the smugglers to leave you alone.
Oh, wonderful. How did you do it?
Through a mutual friend. She helped me make a deal.
Did you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodika.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please, come find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
It's rare to see a real second chance. Rare, but refreshing.
You just saved their lives, Envoy. Well done.
Yep. Indeed. And because I am so nice, I'm leaving the apple and just take the money. As one would. And I take the health potion as well, because I got a boo-boo when I jumped down here. Mm-hmm. Alright, back to camp. Nope, not back to camp. First we need to sell. There we go.
Town looks nice from out here.
Looks better inside.
Dream all you want. We're dock folk. Made to live outside those walls.
Maybe you
The
are.
Doc
I'll
folk.
write you once I'm
Ah.
rich and famous.
Okay. Meow. Meow. Hi, Ranoy. Thanks for the lurk. Oh, what's here? A grenade. Don't mind if I do. Phoenix, I would approve. Pearl District. Ah, okay. So we gotta go down this road. To go here.
Good. You made it back.
Yes, and I would like to sell some stuff. For example, this one. And that one. And all the rest goes to the camp. Yeah. To the camp!
This is an outrage. There has to be a logical explanation. Buying something?
Maybe. Although you're a pawnbroker. Administration district. Meow. 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 Visit the party camp for an upgrade. Yes, I'm on my way to the party camp. I like the color combination. With the green and the purple. That's always a good combination. I like that. Yes, set up party count, please. Police! Enchantment! What can we do? A full combo attack deals moderate fire accumulation nearby enemies. A full combo attack deals moderate fire accumulation to nearby enemies? What? Ah. A successful parry deals high fire accumulation to the attacking enemies. Nah, I think I want this one. Nice. Okay, and then when we got one more primal flame, we upgrade this one. That's actually quite good. No, perfect! I like it. What do we have here? Can we upgrade some of our other stuff? Oh, we need more of the... Oh, okay. Nice. Perfect. I like that. Very cool.
I'll be honest.
Nope. I need to sneeze. Oh yeah, okay. Oof. There we go. And that, and that. For whatever is for whatever we needed.
After seeing your murder, it's still strange to see
Question though. Oh, it does take from the... It does take from the box. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
I'll get used to it. I'm glad you're okay.
Alright, okay.
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
They seemed like decent people in a bad spot.
Yeah, I thought so too. We've all been there. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
You got a lot to say about second chances. Something you want to confess?
I've been told I snore, so I hope you don't exile me from camp.
That is your confession? I think I heard that. How long have rebels been active in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
Total freedom sounds nice until you have to defend yourself from someone better armed.
Paradise used to be a lot more violent. Now, bandits like the Sparrowhawks at least have to limit their activities. Of course, that change has come thanks to Ambassador Heelguard's Adiran troops. And the Stilgarrote. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Rumors of what?
I don't like to gossip.
Oh, shut it. Yes, you do.
Since when?
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Steel Garrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
You did it? You went outside, you walked 150 meters to the ass market, and you didn't drown? A whole of 150 meters? Wow! So that's 300 meters back and forth. Plus the walking around in the ass market. That's nearly like 350 meters. I am so proud of you, Nathadriel. What did you get? What did you get? It's a trophy for you. Here, have some applause. There you go. Perfect. It's a marathon. It is. The Steel Garrote isn't a deer? A deer? They're just assisting us here?
If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions as representing you.
It sounds like the efforts risk turning people against Adir.
I think you're right.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet.
Exactly.
But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
Alright. That's all.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Oh, I will. Good stuff for lasagna. Oh, what lasagna are you making? A traditional one, or are you making a different version of it? Last time I made lasagna, I made a cantarelli lasagna. Stay. Jesus. Okay, you don't have anything else.
If I must.
Alright, was it good?
Fatality.
Yep, collapsed on the couch, wasn't able to do anything else rest of the day. Yep. Yeah, it was. And the best part is, when you get out in the woods, and you can actually gather the chanterelles, the mushrooms, on your own. I love that. And thank goodness that we get enough of that stuff that it lasts us over a year until the next season. So I love that. That's really one of the perks. Okay, so we don't have any bounties anymore. The bounties are done for now. Treasure map though is where could this be? Does it show the slightest hint on the map? No, not at all. Okay. Actually, let's do this now that we can. Uh, words. Now that we have the electricity stuff, let's actually go here. That might be a good idea. We will find these treasure maps at some point. Untrack. There we go. Yeah, and let's do the side quest first before we continue with the main quest. I like that idea. That's up there. But let's head here first and then going to the Adra thing again. You get your shrooms from friends who love picking them? Nice! Then you already... And then you air dry them so they get good for a whole year. What we do with them is we put them in a pan until all the water and all the liquid is gone. And then put them in little containers and freeze them. And because they are no longer wet, there is no moisture in them, they freeze super nicely. And then when you use them again, they are not so different from the fresh ones. But the air drying is also a good idea, actually. You and me both, girl. You and me both. You just leave the mushrooms to the forest so someone else can find them. And on behalf of being some of that someone, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Phoenixer, for looking out. And hello. No need to carry them to the trash can. You don't like mushrooms, I take it. Mushrooms are not in your favorite. Okay, now how did we get in here last time? Oh, from down here. We saw that skeleton beast. That is not where we went last time, but I take it. What do we have? Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm sold. We have to go way more south. Well, not way more, but a bit more. No. Okay. Oops, sorry. Yeah. More this way. Meow. Aha. That looks more Adra-y-ish. There we go. Run, run, run. I am running. Oops, sorry. I am running. Okay. Don't choke. I'm trying not to. Can't promise anything, but I'm trying not to. Ta-da!
Something happened here. Birth. Voices. Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory?
When we lead by example, we are remembered for our principles.
Planting seeds. The body dies, but ideals persist. Your clarity of vision soothes us.
Just like the Strangle Road. Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret.
Nope.
The Envoy blacked out for a moment, and now the Adra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
Yep. Very good. We freed that one up. Nice. Now we can go up. Meow, meow, meow. Perfection. I have to admit, in the beginning, I was a little bit hesitant with this game. Because it was a lot of stuff happening at the same time, and I wasn't quite sure of if I understood everything the way it's supposed to, and so on and so forth. But after playing it for a while, I really have to say I like it. I really do. And I swear that this has nothing to do with me fangirling over Garrus. Has absolutely and seriously nothing to do with that. Mm-mm.
get. Show me what you got. Next one's
Show me
mine.
what you got.
On your right.
Beyond. Words that roll.
Hee hee. Oh, hello. What's going on? What are you still doing here?
Words that roll. Beyond sync.
One for you.
Ok. Now I need some food. So we have to go up there. But how? There's a bridge.
Here we go.
Words that roll. Beyond sync. Words that roll.
That all you had?
Apparently it is. Aha, here we go. Here we go. Maybe?
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. If, that's what you're looking for.
There we go.
I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
But why? Looks very fluent. I think it looks very fluent, actually. Hey, Mo! Hello! Find the voice's memory. I would like to find the voice's memory. Maybe this one. Oh. Oh, okay.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
It is not new. It predates the gods. Why do you whisper to me?
We whisper in dreams. An aspiration. Where did we go wrong?
Were you wrong or misinterpreted. That is the word. Misinterpreted.
Now our memory is a wound, reopened.
What do you remember?
For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness.
An inheritance.
You were chosen, deserving. They would demand that you earn it. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight?
One or three? One or three? I rebelled. I would decide my destiny, not the circumstances of my birth.
Your defiance inspired others to seek new traditions, new ideas. The more that you resisted your calling, the more you fulfilled it. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some, tired of their exile, they wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
Well, they were misguided. Our prospects lay in front of us, not behind.
You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision.
I did?
You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood. A place to flourish, to gather. More than a settlement. A home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimal?
Schools, temples, monuments. We would define ourselves through what we know. No. Wide roads, open gates, docks that will welcome the world.
The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak?
I told them to build in harmony with nature, even if the city was not as grand.
The Akita's fate hung by spider silk.
Ew.
You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
Unfulfilled somehow.
A strange disappointment. You did not have time to meditate on it. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimal, how did you lead?
I honored our laws and traditions. I tried to be firm but fair.
You learned the value of balance. We should like that to be our way. To their surprise, the people admired you. You upheld the old ways, but questioned them when they no longer served the greater good. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day. Nothing. Silence.
What happened?
We see ash.
Oh.
Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back.
Did the gods strike us down for our pride?
It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishima. What became of you?
I perished in the city's collapse.
When the people found you, their grief ran like a river. They planted a garden to honor the one who made a home for them. Though your great city was lost forever, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Remembrance of Kisha Mal. Increase your maximum health by 10%. Aha. Wow.
Envoy. Oh, gods. Thought maybe we lost you for a minute there. You are here, right?
Yes, I am here. And I am well. Thank you. Okay, so there we are. Mo, hi, hello, good to see you. A sandstorm today with strong winds. It blew your AC frame. Made a huge mess in the room. Oh no! Dang it! Well, that's rough. Did that happen before? I hope not. Hi, Balderoni. Hello. Hello. Good to see you. Did you take a nap? Did you? Did you? No Midsummer back? What? Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Okay, let's... Oh, the Watcher is so close. Let's find the Watcher. What happened here? Oh, look at that.
Take him down. Take your best shot.
You leave my dudes alone here, and me, please. coming from?
Watch the left.
Beyond sync!
Not bad, Marius.
Well, that was rude. Just found a nice new axe and now it's all bloody and I need to clean it again. Rude! Hi, Jolly. Good afternoon. Yeah, there we go. Huh? Oh, up there. Again, up there. Put that away. There we go. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No, that one. Aha. There we go. That worked. Just hoping they managed to keep cold chain going and didn't keep those bags in the warm storage with boxes. I don't think that they are going to do that. So far they didn't. Bears! No more bears!
Well, that was fun.
Oh. What's that? Wayfaring. 15% health and essence regeneration from potions and food. Ooh, nice. Nice. So, Jolly, Mo, Balderoni, what are you up to? Tell me all. Not that I'm curious, but I am curious.
You know we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would...
No, that wasn't me.
What are you talking about? Nothing of value will be lost.
Step closer, godlike.
Hi.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
This is giving me the shakes.
The shakes.
Right. Maybe I'll stand outside.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
because somebody shot me in the belly with a poisoned arrow and I died, and then I came back, and then somebody, Liviana, told me to come here because something happened with my soul. That pretty much sums it up. I died and returned. You're supposed to give me a clean bill of health. No. Although I like it. Liviana said you could help me.
Help? No. I can open your eyes, but you must learn to see. Let's have a look at you then.
Yes.
You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned.
Yes.
To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me.
Give me your keys.
I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Very good. Spoken with conviction.
Okay.
I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
What the hell are you talking about? I dip my toe into bottomless depth.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
Are you making this up?
Naturally. Some watchers see through madness, others through instinct, and some, like me, through ritual. The words are merely a key. Turn them in any direction you like.
Okay, let's get on with it then. Lake, mirror, door, surprise.
A door?
Oh.
A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices, echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the sea from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough. I have seen into your soul.
Did you?
Hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
That doesn't bode well.
First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
Oh, no, Phoenix. You know, in real life, redheads don't have a soul. In the game, they do. Yeah, that's why it's called a game. You know, everything is possible in a game. Right? Oh, Jolly is having some hot dogs. Nice. Nice. Time to fix some stuff. Do you actually finally put some paint on the shares, Balderoni? And please, if you haven't already, do follow Balderoni. He's playing SnowRunner on hard mode. He's playing Roadcraft. He does IRL streams, and he's actually quite a pretty nice one and a fun one. And I personally like hanging out there. So if you want to see what's going on, throw the follow. Click the heart on top of the screen. Do it. Okay, who didn't permit me to die. What does it mean to have a strong soul?
Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance. Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own. But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing?
You tell me.
There are limits to my sight, Envoy. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
That's good, right?
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
Could the voice in my head be the thorn?
Can a soul commune with itself?
Oh, don't answer with a question.
Idea. But I have no answer. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always signed their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
So I'm healthy, but cursed and alone. Great.
Better luck in your next life.
No.
I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Atra, commune with it. Atra has a strong link to the beyond.
I already do that. Thanks for the
Before
advice.
we close, have you any final questions?
The ambassador wants some assurance that I'm okay. Am I okay? Oh, can you tell my friend Marius about his soul, and he will be thrilled.
Marius, I see terrible pain and the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
Can you tell my friend Kai about his soul?
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
Okay, so the ambassador wants some assurance that I'm okay. Am I okay?
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight.
Well, this has been enlightening. Thanks.
For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
Makes your skin prickle. I see. So, thanks after reading my soul and telling me that there is nothing you can do, I take whatever is in here. Okay, thanks. Another restless night. I watched people scream, flee, and die as a mountain toppled over and buried them. Overhead, the great tree spread out its branches to eclipse the very stars. It barked a dizzying array of colors. The dreams are getting stronger, but not clearer. Whose soul am I detecting? Why is my sight blurred when I try to focus on it? When last I had this dream, it augured the death of my village by a maddening blight. What is the dream trying to tell me now? I do not understand. Maybe I'm not meant to. Maybe it's for someone else. That sounds pretty much like the tale that we told the voice. Huh. How are they connected? Turnip. Oh, you can keep your turnip. I don't want it. My people told me that, well, what happened to your village, or at least what they understand of it. First, allow me to offer my sympathies. The wilderness is unforgiving, mysterious, and perhaps worst of all, unapologetic. Second, I invite you to reside in Paradise for as long as you'll have us. You'll need to be taken care of. All we ask in return is to make use of your talents as a watcher. Whenever you're ready for a new beginning, the gates of Paradise will open to you. Yours, Clevenger Eamond. Now that was nice. Bunch of peppers. Yoink. Well then.
There's a shrine over there, to Woodaka, if I remember correctly.
Geronimo! There you go. Hip, hip, hip. There we go. No. Ouch. By the way, if you jump down and you jump on some cold and hard stone, you might lose a bit of your health. Yep. Don't do that in real life. I am not going to be responsible for broken bones.
Go ahead, envoy.
Yeah. You better. You better. I know, I know.
Why was I hoping there would be more fanfare passing through there?
I know.
Murderers!
How awful.
I'm out of here. What do you mean, murderers?
Paradise! Do not be afraid of any plague. With one drop of my...
Lady of Lament, grant us your strength, so we may overcome adversity as the wave overcomes the shore.
Yoink.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the bathhouse. Wouldn't think assassins would be hiding out in a temple, but what do I know?
Welcome to the temple.
Welcome, Eloy.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Addiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Have you seen anyone suspicious in this neighborhood lately?
Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will.
Stare at her with unnerving intensity. Is that so?
Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
The killer is dressed as a mystic. Ring any bells?
Envoy, you're describing most of the district, plus anyone with access to a robe. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation.
You care about Paradis. So do I. Let me help.
Damn it.
Oh no!
I hate to take a Deering coin. Times are hard. Alright. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
Well, that went well. I could be sympathetic to your case if I knew more about it.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You aren't ready for the answers.
What does the Resistance want?
To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us. Turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
Which one of your people killed me?
Eagwolf.
Thank you.
A powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants.
Why target me? The city is full of adherents.
None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. Here's the key. Now that my cover is blown, I won't be needing it anymore.
Good.
The door is on the wall to your left.
Why not work for the Empire? We're short on spies and I can get you a pardon.
Work for you? What an outrageous idea. Wait, did you say a full pardon? All past deeds forgiven.
Clever. Catch a little fish to bait a bigger one.
Either way, you found us. So maybe it is better to be a traitor than a corpse. This is madness. You have no reason to trust me.
Good. I never trust a spy.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I was wrong to underestimate you. You're as deceitful as they say. But I'll take the job.
I'm only deceitful because I involuntarily paid you 1,500 copper pieces. That was not the plan, but thank you for your cooperation. Hey, Konomi! Hello! Good afternoon. Enter the cistern beneath the Temple of the Ondra. Grenades! Phoenix, you should be happy with that. The smuggler report. It was a close call today, but our woman made it into the city with no issue. The Adiran envoy, of all people, looked over the cart, but either found nothing of note or chose not to tell their countryman about it for some reason. That seems ridiculous, so I'm sure they must have just missed the goods. Make sure to pay our contact a little extra. She did good work. That was the one where we allegedly looked into the cart, but didn't do it and just told the guards that, okay, it's fine. Just let her pass, what do I care? Phoenix, you keep your chainsaw where it is. Mm-hmm.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
Ew.
No, I just skipped a bath.
How you doing, Kanomi? Hope you have a good day.
Rebels ahead. Stay alert.
A rain dance?
Show yourself.
A rain dance with a chainsaw?
You're not getting away.
Watch yourself.
It's not Friday the 13th. No, it's not a Jason dance.
Next one's mine. Left leg.
Sounds dangerous? It is.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
The rain dance didn't help there? So it only helped here? Maybe Rampo has to dance a little bit harder. Barbecue sword. Yeah, pretty much. Look at it. Mm-hmm. Saves time. Dangerous was Litte's middle name at school? I hate to break it to you, but my middle name was more like...
Wait, what?
This page looks like it was penned recently and then ripped from its binding. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. Either the prophecy was wrong or I misunderstood it. Either way, I am damned. I have to hide this journal, scatter it to the sewers where even the gods cannot find the evidence of my guilt. Forgive me. Oh, you... Equal. Oh, ooh. You're the one who murdered me. I am not pleased with you, sir. Wait, what? Yep. Exactly. Yeah, I'm fairly certain, Nathadriel, that when Rampo is dancing here and Balderoni is dancing where he lives, given that you are pretty much in the middle of us, it should work for you as well, right? What do you mean you can't? You have no time to dance. I thought you were clearing or cleaning the V-dub. How long can that take? It's a V-dub for crying out loud.
Right, watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Just open the door and let the wind do the rest. It's a V-dub. Nobody cares about the V-dub. I'm sorry. Ow! Hey, stop it. No more shooting from you. Kai, could you get away from that pressure plate, please? And why do you care about the V-dub now? I thought...
Just say the word.
I thought that you have to take care of the Volvo. I am so confused. Ew.
Beyond sync!
Nice job. Is that all you got?
Work that roll!
You're too late.
Did he just say Chick-fil-A?
Who's ready for more?
Maybe I'm just hungry. Maybe he has used the car business on the side. Oh. Another business? Do we have to look into that? I mean, we do need a driver for all the cookies, right? And after having the bar and having the quality assurance, we do need a driver. Hey, Pyro! Hello!
You know what that web means. Be ready.
Here it comes.
Chick-fil-A! That is a war cry, especially on Sundays.
More blessed day spiders. Fui-tu meio.
Oh, do we burn? Oh, I thought we were going to burn down their pots. No more spooters, you know.
Beyond sync!
Nice!
Worth it all!
And stay down. No, wait, wrong game. Oh, oops. Ew. How about a little poison yourself, huh? Good.
Beyond sync!
Ew.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods, not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
It's spiders. You know? Spooters.
Coming in hot.
Hope everyone is having a good Tuesday. I hope so too. I know I do. Thanks.
Ready? Aim.
I do.
Here it comes.
I do need something else to drink though. Yep. How's Avowed? Avowed is fun. Yeah, I said a little bit earlier that I had my concerns in the beginning. But after playing it for several hours, I can, without any hesitation, say it is fun. How am I supposed to get up there? Except for the spooters. But I think that's a natural one nowadays. Excuse me, what was that?
Worth it all!
But, there we go. You guys following through or not? The path forward is never a straight line. That is completely true, except when you can freeze water. Then it is actually pretty straightforward.
Worth it all!
That key opens the big
Thanks.
double doors we saw on the way.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Sorry.
I think we're better off.
Wait. Perfect.
A freezing spell would break through that. Or an Eye of Remergond if you got one.
Reusable gates. Oh.
I think we're better off.
I am not going to like jumping down here. Okay, here goes nothing. Geronimo! Well, that was actually much better than I thought it would be. Is that going to do anything here? What is this?
See him, that's me too.
I do not want to talk about it. Wait, why am I here again? Did I run full circle for nothing? This journal entry is dated several weeks ago. My sources tell me an envoy is coming from Adir. Strange. What can they accomplish here in that Inquisitor Ludwig can't? We will have to observe from afar and remove them if they become a problem. We knew this day was nigh. The Empire is coming for us. Yeah, I mean, you know. I might have done that before. I don't want to talk about it.
We're set rough.
Coming in hot.
Well, that didn't do anything.
We're set rough.
Huh.
We're set rough.
Oh.
Handsome Barbarian dies
Aha.
in cave collapse. A Diran envoy suspected.
Oh, hello. We all been there. You've done too many times. Think there's a typo on the title? What? Where? Oh, yeah. I see. Look at that! The mod NC Uni who were pestering me to play that game didn't even notice that. Ha! Ha! Let's see. Tiny cleaner spawn. There we go. Ta-da! Don't open the chest. It's a mimic? This is not control. It's a shame that there isn't an explosive barrel in this room. I mean, I have grenades. Although this doesn't look too good. What's now with the game? That looks now very weird.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Scae need prayer. O quiet slave, accept this offering as worthy sacrifice. In darkness did I nurture my hatred and drink of its bile. In shadow did I unleash it upon those that would control me. Into hiding will I return to escape the light of scrutiny, and in your name resist the yoke of stifling authority.
Denied.
Heal the boxes? Yeah. You get splinters. They hurt. Okay, there's the box, so we have to go this way now. My killer is this way? Ah! Jesus Christ.
That key has to belong to that door over there.
Exactly. Boxes, splinter, must kill. Yep. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And I did not want to blow your eardrums out.
Building a deadly trap when a simple no-entry sign would suffice.
Some people have way too much time.
Over there, 11. Probably disables the blades, for all the good it does for me.
Over there on the left. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't see anything.
Someone there?
Yep.
Here we go. This one's mine. Another glorious battle.
Ow. Okay. Pull the lever, Kronk. Where are you going? You can't jump backwards up there. That's not how physics works.
Didn't think that one through, did he? You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed point. You see a threat, you stop that. Don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Money, money, money. Assassin's Creed? Which one of the 28? Oh, something is shimmering here. I thought. Maybe not. Oh, that's from the light. Debated. Great, I turn you into dust and all I can loot is a cucumber. I have questions.
Eyes open.
Beyond sync!
Not far enough. Damn! You're the worst watch-out ever.
Envoy, look left.
Beyond sync!
Found
Worth that rough!
I think I sprained my shoulder.
You sprained your shoulder? I am so sorry, Kai. Lock number 3. Now my sources tell me the envoy is a godlike. This changes everything. The prophecy which says a godlike will come to the living lands and death will travel in their wake. We must act now and hold destiny in its tracks, even if I must spill godlike blood. And that you did, and it hurt. So I've heard. Anything else here?
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Nimdut, someone's up ahead.
You're gonna regret this.
Beyond!
Good talk. There's that. Oh, no, wait. I came from you. Meow.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We did.
Oh god. Me and my track record here. better. Hey. Yep. Money, give me that.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
He is, and he looks interesting.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Yeah, you suck.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work. Well, how could this be? I killed you.
You asking me? No, apparently I have unfinished business.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Well, speak.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
Not my boot? Why attack me and not the ambassador?
Because it was not the ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream, but yours.
Come again. Such a portent could have many meanings.
Indeed. I see now that I may have misunderstood it. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
Saying nothing?
I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
And look where that got you.
Yes. My life may be over, but I accept responsibility for my downfall. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
Hey!
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
As if I needed you to remind me.
And at least you're aware of the part you have to play. Would that I had your wisdom. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Kai, Marcus, what would you do?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
Confess to the Stilgar, maybe they will show mercy.
Your Inquisitor Lodween doesn't know the meaning of mercy.
It's not mine.
But if that is the fate you want for me, then it is the will of the gods that I stand trial for my crimes.
Well, go quietly and I'll recommend a lenient sentence.
That is very kind of you, envoy. You speak with the authority of gods, but I worry that few will hear it.
If you give him to the Steel Garrote, you might as well kill him now. They'll torture him before they execute him.
I will settle the last of my affairs and confess to the guards. With any luck, I'll live to see another sunrise.
Good luck with that.
Farewell, godlike.
A hush, an ill wind, steel justice, shackles like our own. We learn, we twine.
I mean, he did try to kill us. He did kill us.
That's sad.
So
the Inquisitor's gonna have fun with him.
You should have just killed him. He's as good as dead anyway.
He did kill us. If I would have been a regular person.
That's your way out. I suppose the gods were on your side, not ours.
If I would have been a regular person, I would not be here even talking to him. So I think I am very lenient with him, very thoughtful.
Nothing happens.
You know? Although I do like your daggers.
Kid, you're not hearing me. We're not fighters anymore. We're casualties.
I don't think I expected they would just turn themselves in.
Good news is the Steel Garrote will probably take care of killing them for us.
Dealing with the assassin should put us on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
Great. Not sure which side I want to be on. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's have another one of our chats back in camp.
Yep, as soon as I'm done looting. I mean, you can't expect me to not go everywhere and take a look if there is anything that we might want. Call to arms, brothers and sisters of Paradis and Gremlins. It is well past time to push these Adirian dogs out of the living lands, out of our home. They steal our cookies. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and their children may live freely, instead of being ground down beneath the heel of the Adir. Fear not death, for it is a kinder fate than subjugation, and only through spilled blood will we remain independent from an empire that cares nothing for us. The ability for forgiveness is a trait many people fail to master. That is true. That is true. All right. Meow. Oh, okay, we read that already. Hey, I didn't see that one before. Sorry, just quickly coming through, taking a little look here. Nope, everything looks good. Perfect. Continue.
Do not succumb to fear, friend. Protect yourselves against this fire blade. My remedy recipes have been tested and tried. Fresh from the finest distilleries in Thirdborn. The only potion known to protect against the plague. A drop, dear citizens. A drop is all it takes to protect yourself against the wretched soul plague.
I have my doubts. Street of the Gods. Oh my.
Gods, what a mess.
Ugh, what sweaty Addiran beast used my chair?
There's a joke about Paradise's government in here, somewhere.
Yep. I'm sure.
Looks like they forgot to man this checkpoint. Don't make eye contact. They'll attack your peace of mind.
Do you really think the Addirans killed the Clevenger?
Are you?
Okay, let's return to the ambassador and then we continue with some side questing. Grenade! Don't mind if I do, thank you.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return.
Mm-hmm.
And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Addiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Did someone say explosives? Yes, me. Grenades. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The assassin has agreed to surrender to us.
Thank the gods. Finally, we can show these people the consequences of their actions. Inquisitor Ludwig will see that the guilty are made an example of. It'll be a lesson that no one forgets.
Why do I feel like Ludwig's lessons involve a riding crop and an Iron Maiden?
I wouldn't put it past her from everything I heard.
Impressive work, Envoy. Not only have you cheated death, but you humbled your own killer. From this day forth, no one will challenge our presence in the Living Lands. Our people are here to stay.
Many of the locals don't seem to want us here, Ambassador.
They need us. Whether or not they realize it. The Living Lands is fractured, untamed, and missing a central authority.
And that is how a lot of people like it. For better or worse.
I want us to be a stabilizing influence on the island, not to cause further division. With any luck, the work you do here will demonstrate the value of our presence. Now the Emperor wants you to investigate the Dream Scourge, and I have no wish to delay you any further. I'm sending you to Fior Messiverno, a community of Vailian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Where does Fior Messiverno fit in with the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
I can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do I need to know?
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
I was surprised you work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
How does one do animancy exactly?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
Animancy sounds pretty interesting, actually.
You're right to be curious. After all, animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more.
Gee,
we need all
thanks.
the help we can get, even if it means appealing to animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
What? I didn't know I have the premium edition. That's news to me. Oh, Jesus. Who are you? Can I have your armor? You can keep the mask though. I take the mask too.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Let her finish, Ambassador. I want to see where this goes. All of a sudden, I'm not a fan of her anymore.
At least someone remembers their manners. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I've experienced the horror of Dream Scourge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Our envoy brought the killer to justice and Paradise to order, which is more than you've done in years.
You don't waste time, do you?
Nope.
We should be using this opportunity, not squandering it. What say you?
Well, actually, I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart.
I've been saying this all along, but his solution was to go over my head, to summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
We have to get help somewhere. The Living Lands need us.
You're right about the second part. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
She's a mouthful. Not a fan of her anymore. Well, not that I was a fan in the beginning, but...
She is going to be a problem.
She does not share our concerns about the Dream Scourge.
No. She invents a crisis, then runs off to solve it. Usually with bloodshed. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on. At least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad, unhinged.
I'll try not to make any enemies. I can't, no, I can't promise that. Unhinged is just the way I like it. There we go.
In that case, you should fit right in.
Perfect.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Yep.
Should you cross paths with Ludwine? Well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Well then, before we do that though... we have to find some totems. And some treasure maps. Yeah. Main story now has a little bit to wait. Okay, ability. Oh, companions too. Nice. Whistling fruits. I don't know. What? It's the Mantwastery. The Wand Mastery. Increased damage with a wand. Yes. There you go. Character. Yeah, we need to sell stuff. And another key. Okay. To the camp we go! Main story has to wait? Yes! Yes it does. But the title, I know! I know. That's where the main story is going to lead us. Just saying. I think. Yeah. So where can I find them totals though? The Burn Queen sought impatiently awaits in the world of heathen she hates. Oh. Dwarven halls near underneath mountain shrouds. Strangler's justice can be found. I don't know where that should be. Well, let's go to camp first. And then maybe we look up here in the rise. Mr. Kota! Hello! Long time no see, how you doing? Hello? Okay, now before we talk to you, you're alive somehow? That's good. Very nice. You're alive somehow. That's actually good news. I like to hear that. Yep. Oh, wait. Nothing. Okay, now we put that away. Better. Storing that. Okay. Let's store that. And that. And that. And all of that. A store all button would be amazing. This game looks really cool. It does, and it is. Can recommend. It is really nice, really fun, actually. Yep. I was a little bit concerned in the beginning, but turned out nothing to worry about. It is really a fun one. I like it. Can recommend. Yep, perfect. And now we cook a little bit. Some porridge. Not brew. There we go. Nice.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
That's an interesting way of looking at it.
What I find interesting is how you handled him. Though, I'm not sure he'll get such kindly treatment from Ludwig and the Steel Garrote. It's too bad. They'll quickly undo the progress you were making with him.
He should have considered that before he murdered me.
I'm sure he didn't expect you to get back up and come after him. Then again,
Yeah.
you forgot the first rule of the Living Lands.
Aim for the head?
Expect the unexpected.
Oh.
Unfortunately for you, I think this means we haven't seen the last of this conflict. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Inquisitor Ludwig approaches seems excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Woedica herself.
I've always found them to be too zealous for my liking.
Mine too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
That actually worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Something on your mind?
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
A promise to someone? That same someone you wish you could raise from the dead?
You don't miss much, do you? That's a story for another time. I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
Yep, that's all. Good night.
Night, Envoy.
Night, Envoy.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And now they're in the dungeons, where they can plot their revenge in silence.
Let them come. If they break out of that prison, they deserve another shot.
They're Paradis's problem now, which makes them Adir's problem, I guess. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
Are you thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. It wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck.
Good to have you along, Marius.
Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway.
Okay. That's enough for now. Get some rest.
Pleasant dreams.
Let's see about that.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A life for a life. A killer's blood billows in the drain, dead like the bear. We do not understand. Was this a mercy too?
I couldn't be sure he would stop coming from me. I wish things were different.
Eat or bleed. Rule of the wild. We know these shapes. Still. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Enough. Let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Okay. And I think that this is the perfect place to continue tomorrow. Tomorrow. Right? Let's see if there is anyone. Is there anyone? My Twitch doesn't work. Well, I think I can do that. I am going to do entropic a solid, as the kids used to say, right? And start a raid so he can watch his favorite games. Let's see. There we go. All right, my dear gremlins. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for spending some of your time here. I am going to be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. CET for more of this, for more Avowed. As always, the stuff will be on YouTube if you missed it, so take a look there. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. See you tomorrow, 2 p.m. CET. And up until then, I am out of here. Bye-bye.